Okay, let's do this. Hi, you're on a rock floating in space. Pretty cool, huh? Some of it's water. Screw it. Actually, most of it's water. I can't even get from here to there without buying a boat. It's sad. I'm sad I miss you. How did this happen? A long time ago. Actually, never. And also now. Nothing is nowhere. When? Never. Makes sense, right? Like I said, it didn't happen. Nothing was never anywhere. That's why it's been everywhere. It's been so everywhere you don't need to where. Or you don't even need a when. That's how every year gets. Forget this. I want to be something, go somewhere, do something. I want things to change. I want to invent time and space. And I know it's possible because everything is here and it probably already happened. I just don't know when and to start. And that's exactly where it started. Ooh, I paused that. I think it's the universe now. What's it made of? Quarks and stuff. Ah, it's a thing in a place. Don't like it? Try a new place at a different time. Try to stick together because the world is going to get bigger and emptier. But it's not empty yet. It's still very full and about a jillion degrees. Great news, the quarks are now happily married in groups of 3 called a proton or a neuron. And there's something else flying around that wants to join in too. Ooh, but can't because it's still too hot. Great news, the protons and the neurons are now happily married to each other. Some of them even doubled up. Great news, the electrons are now joined in. Congratulations, the world is now a bunch of gas in space, but it's getting closer together. And it's getting closer together. And it's getting closer together. It's a star. New crap just got made. Some stars burn out and die. Bigger stars burn out and die with passion and make some brand new, way crazier stuff. Space dust, which allows new, more interesting stars to be made and then die and then explode into even crazier space dust. So now stars have cool stuff around them like rocks, ice, and funny clouds, which can make some very interesting things, like this ball of flaming rocks, for example. Holy crap, we just got hit with another ball of flaming rocks, and it kind of made a mess, which is now the moon. Weather update, raining rocks from outer space. Weather update, those rocks may have had water inside them, and there's hot steam in the sky. Weather update, cooler temperatures today, and the floor is no longer lava. Weather update, it's raining. Severe flooding alert, the entire world is now an ocean. Volcano alert, that's land, there's life in the ocean. What? Something's alive in the ocean. Oh, cool, like a plant or an animal? No, a microscopic speck. It lives at the bottom of the ocean and eats chemical soup, which is hot and fresh, made from gnarly space ingredients left over from when it was raining rocks or whatever. Oh yeah, and it can do that. It has secret ingredients written inside itself, telling it how to build another one of itself, so that's pretty nifty, I'd say. Tired of living at the bottom of the ocean. Now you can eat sunlight using a revolutionary technique. You can convert sunlight into the food. We taste the sun. Side effect, now there's oxygen everywhere and the sky's blue. And then the earth might have been a snowball all for a while, maybe even a couple of times. It's a sponge, it's a plant, it's a worm. Then some other type. It's a weird, strange water bugs and strange fish. It's a Cambrian explosion. Wow, that's animals and stuff, but we're still in the ocean. Hey, can we go on land? No. Why? The sun is a deadly laser. Oh, okay. Not anymore. There's a blanket. Now the animals can go on land. Come on, animals. Let's go on land. No, can't want yet, and there's no food, so I don't care. Okay, will you learn to walk? There's plants up here? Maybe some bugs and fish. Okay, so I can go on water, but I have to go back into the water to have babies. Learn to use an egg. I was already doing that. Use a stronger egg, put water in it, have a baby on land in an egg. Water's in the egg, baby in the egg, in the water, in the egg. Works for me. Bye-bye, ocean, and now everything's used, including bugs. Want to see a map of the land? Sure. Oh, crap, now everything's dead. Just kidding, here are the survivors. Keep your eye on this one, because it's about to become the dinosaurs. Here's another map of the land. Yeah, it broke apart. Don't worry about it. It happens all the time. Here comes a meteor. And the dinosaurs are gone. It's mammal time. Here comes the mammals. Look at those breasts. Now they're going to dominate the world. And one of them just learned how to grab stuff and walk. No, like walk like that. And grab stuff at the same time. And bang rocks together to make pointed rocks. Ouch. And set things on fire. Youch. And make crazy sounds with their voice. Ginoosh. Which can mean certain things. That's a human person. And now they're everywhere. Almost. Ice Age, what? You can walk over here? Cool, not anymore. Well, I guess we're stuck here now. Let's review. There's people on the planet, and they're chasing their food. Screw it. Time to plant some grass. Look at this. I control the food now. Not everyone will want to be my friend and live near me. Let's all build houses, except mine is bigger because I own the food. This is great. I wonder if anyone else is doing this. Tired of using rocks for everything. Use metal. It's underground. Better farming is invented in a sweet, dank valley right in between these two rivers, and the animals are helping. Guess what happens next? More food, and more people who came to buy the food. Now you need people to help make the food and keep track of the sales, and now you need houses for people to live in and people to make the houses, and now there's more people. Oh, and they invent things which make things better, and there's more people to come, and there's more farming, and more people to make more things, and more people, and now there's business, money, writing laws, power. Society, coming soon to a dank river valley near you. Meanwhile, out in the middle of nowhere, the horse is probably being tamed. Why is all my metal so lame and lumpy? Tired of using lame, sad metal, introducing bronze made from special ingredient tin from the far lands of Tinland. I don't know, my dealer won't tell me where he gets it. Also, guess what? Egypt. Meanwhile, in the middle of nowhere, they figured out how to put wheels on a horse. Now we're getting somewhere. Also, China, and did I mention Indus River Valley civilization? North Chico, the Middle East is getting more complicated. Maybe because it's in the middle of the East. Knock knock or clop clop, it's the people with the horses, and they made an empire, and everyone else copied their horses. Greeks, look, it must be the Greeks, or a beta version of the Greeks. Let's check in with the Indus River Valley civilization. They're gone. Guess it's not gone. China. New arrivals in India. Maybe it was the horse people I was talking about, or their cousins or something, and there were some hymns and mantras and stuff. You can make a religion out of this. There's Bronte's class. Now the Venetians kick it down to business. Also, can we switch to the mail? It's a little easier to find. Thanks. Look who came back to Israel. So 12 tribes of Israel, and they believe in God. Just one, though. He's got like a 10-step program. Here's some huge hats. It must be the Olmecs. The Phoenicians make them colonies. The Greeks copied their idea and make some colonies. The Phoenicians made a colony, so big it makes colonies. Here comes the Assyrian Empire. Never mind, it's the Babylonian meaning. It's the Persian Empire. Well, it's vague. The Buddha was in line. Who's the Buddha? This guy who sat under a tree for so long, he figured out how to ignore the fact that we're all dying. You can make a religion out of this. Oops, China just broke. Well, it's breaking. Confucius was figuring out how to have good morals. The Greeks just had the idea of thinking about stuff. And right over here, Alexander just had the idea of conquering the entire Persian Empire. It's a great idea. He was great, and now he's dead. Hopefully the rest of the game will be able to share the empire evenly between them. Knock knock, it's Chandragupta. He says, get the heck out of here. Will you get the heck out of here if I give you 500 relevance? Thanks. Bye. Time to conquer all of India, or most of India. What about this part? That's the Temple Kings. No one conquers the Temple Kings. Who are the Temple Kings? Merchants probably, and they got spices. Who would like to buy the spices? Me, and the Arabians, with the buying it and selling it to the rest of the world. Hey, China put itself back together again, and good morals, that's their philosophy. Actually, they have three main philosophies. Out here, the horse nomads run wild and free, and they would like to ransack your city. Let's check the Greekification levels of the Greekified king. Greekification overload. Buy, said the Parthians. Buy, said the Jews. Hi, said the Parthians, taking over the entire place. Hey, said the Romans, eating the entire Mediterranean for breakfast. Thanks for invading our homeland, said the Jews, who are starting to get tired of people invading their homeland. Hi, everything's great, says some guy who seems to be getting very popular and then is arrested and killed for being too popular, which only makes him more popular. You can make religion out of this. Want silk? Now you can buy it from China. They just made a brand new road to the world, or you can get their own water. Sweet new trade route, said India, accidentally spreading their entire religion to the southeast. That's a good place for an epic trading kingdom. There goes Buddhism traveling up the Silk Road. I wonder if it'll reach China before it collapses again. Remember the Persian Empire? Yep, said the Persians, making a new one. Axum is getting so powerful they would like to build a long stick. Has anyone populated Madagascar yet? Let's do it together. China's whole again, and then it broke again. Still can't cross the Sahara Desert, try camels. Hell yeah, now we got business. So the Ghana Empire selling lots of golden slaves. Hi, I live in the Roman Empire, and I was wondering, is loving Jesus legal yet? No. Actually, okay, sure, said Constantine, moving the capital over here to be way closer to his main rival. Don't worry about Rome, it won't fall. It's the golden age of India. That's the Gupta Empire, not Chandragupta, just Gupta. First name Chandra the First. Guess who's in Rome? Barbarians. What's a barbarian? Non-Romans. So the Romans being invaded by non-Romans. R.I.P. Roman Empire, or actually just half of it. The other half is fine, but it's not in Rome anymore, so let's give it a new name. The Mayans have figured out the stars. Oh, and here's the huge city. Population, everyone. The Gokturks have taken over the entire Eurasian steppe. Good job, Gokturks. How's India? Broken. How's China? Back together. How's those trading kingdoms? Bigger, and there's more of them. Korea has 3 kingdoms. Japan has a kingdom. It's a sunrise kingdom. Deep in the Arabian desert, on the top of a mountain, the real God whispers in Muhammad's ear. So he comes down to a cube where everyone worships gods, and he tells them your gods are all fake. And everyone got so mad at him that he had to leave town to go to a different town. You can make a religion out of this, and maybe conquer the whole world as well. The Roman Empire is long gone, but somehow the Pope is still the Pope. Plus, there's new kingdoms all over Europe. I wonder if there's room for more. Here's all the wisdom in the house. It's the Baghdad House of Wisdom, just in time for the Islamic Golden Age. Let's bring stuff to the coast and sell it and become the Swahili on the Swahili coast. So the Swahili on the Swahili coast. Remember this tiny space you had to go through to get from here to there? Someone owns that now. I want to get enlightened in the middle of nowhere. The Franks are the biggest kingdom in Europe, but the Pope is so proud that he invites the king over for Christmas. Surprise, you didn't do Roman Empire, said the Pope, pretending to still be part of the Roman Empire. Then the Franks broke their kingdom into what will later be called France and not France. Northerners, or just North if you don't have much time, are exploring. They go north from the north to the north, and they find some 2 types of land, and they name them accordingly. They also made some other places in the UK called many names, such as Vikings. There's the Rus, the Kievan Rus. Are they Vikings? I don't think so, said the Kievan Rus. Okay, fair enough. The Pope is ready to make some more emperors of the Roman Empire, the Holy Roman Empire. It's actually Germany, but don't worry about it. New kingdoms. Christianize all the kingdoms. Which brand would you like? Mine's better, mine's better, mine's better. Time to conquer England, said William. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's the Celtic Turks. The head of the Byzantine Empire is getting so small it almost doesn't exist anymore. We need help. They need help, so they call the Pope. Hey, Pope, can you help us get rid of this Celtic? It can maybe take back the Holy Land of the way. Come on, I know you want to take back the Holy Land. Yes, I do actually want to do that. Let's do a crusade. Crusade, they did many crusades, some of which almost didn't fail, but at least the Italians got some sweet trade deals. Goodbye, Mayans. Hello, Toltecs. Goodbye, Toltecs. Hello, Mississippi. Look at those mountains. There's a Pueblo. I always wondered how to build a town on a cliff. Guess who's here? Come here. Where? Here, and Pagan is there. Vietnam conquered itself. Korea just became itself, and China is so addicted to art that the military might have to take over the government. China just invented bombs and typings, and the Mongols just invaded most of the universe. Nice going, Genghis. I hope that'll last a long time. Some of the Islamic Turks were unaffected by the Mughal invasions because they weren't busy invading India. Is it Tonga time? I think it's Tonga time. I just found out where all the Swahili gets their gold. Oh, look at this chat. It means lake. There's an empire right in the middle of Africa. The king of Mali is so rich, he's going on tour to let everyone know. Wow, that guy's rich, everyone said. And the Christians are doing such a good job of conquering Iberia, which will later be called Spain and not Spain. Please remain Christian. We will check in later to see if you're Christian when you're least expected. Whoops, half of Europe just died. China's back. Yay. Oh, hey, come here. Time to share. New kingdoms here and there. Oh, look who controls all the islands. It's the Majahapit. Majahapit. Mapajahit. Mahabajit. Apajahit. Majapahit. Oh, hey, Italy's rich. Time for them to care a lot about art and ancient classics. Kind of like a rebirth. Here's a printer. Let's make books. So you think you can conquer the Byzantine Empire? Yep, said the Ottoman Turks. Nice job, Ottoman Turks. Oops, you missed a spot. Don't forget to ban Europe from the Indian spice trade. What's that bullcrap, said Portugal Spices. Well, I guess we'll have to find another way to India. Wait, said Christopher Columbus, probably smoking crack. If the world is round, let's go this way to India. Now don't worry, we already got this at Portugal. So Chris goes to Spain. His Spain want to help me find India by going around the world? No, please, no, please, no, please, no, please. Okay. So he sails the ocean and discovers more ocean, and then discovers the Indies and Japan. Let's draw a line to decide who gets which half of the world. Oh crap, I'm not gonna finish this still. Decent progress.